So I got a banger for you this time around. Uh, it's absolutely insane timing. It turns out there was a whale who shorted the DJT stock just the day before the assassination attempt, and yeah, we've got this from Matt Kors on Twitter or X, my bad. So now the fund betting against DJT and Rumble before the assassination attempt is saying it was a filing error and it never really happened. It's like betting. I heard this one recently. It's like betting on a horse race, and then when your horse loses, you're like, oh no, I didn't mean to bet that much. The SEC filing, which showed that Austin Private Wealth shorted a large number of shares of Trump Media and Technology Group Corp. I guess that's short for corporation. DJT was incorrect, and we immediately amended it as soon as we learned of the error. No client of APW holds or has ever held a put on DJT in the quantity initially reported. The correct holding amount was 12 contracts, or 1,200 shares, not 12 million shares, as was filed in error. In submitting the required report for the second quarter of 2024, a multiplier was applied by a third-party vendor that increased the number of the shares by a multiple of 10,000 for all options contracts, not just DJT. We did not catch the error before approving the filing. We filed the report on July 12th to reflect our positions on June 28th. We amended it on July 16th. We deeply regret this error and the concern it has caused, especially at such a fraught moment for our nation. We are committed to full transparency and maintaining the trust of our clients. As such, we are reviewing our internal procedures and our processes with the third-party vendor that assists with SEC filings to better understand how this happened and avoid similar issues moving forward. So I wonder what the story would have been had it succeeded. That's it's like what if, generally speaking. We can't rightly say because it didn't happen that way. And thank God for that millimeter movement. He just barely avoided it. Oh yeah, here it says, imagine making a wager on a horse race, and when the horse fails to win, you claim the bet was made in error and does not count. It's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, $1 billion asset manager shorts Trump stock day before assassination attempt, along with inspiring former President Donald Trump to alter his Republican National Committee speech and judging by the results of the 1984 elections, creating the conditions for a proper red tide in November. The July 13th assassination attempt had a significant impact on the shares of Trump Media. Indeed, the stock rapidly surged some 70% in the pre-market on Monday, the first trading day following the attack. Although there has been a retracing since then, DJT stock remains higher, currently trading at $36.44 compared to its closing price of $31.25 last Friday. As it turned out, extensive stock market activity targeting DJT also preceded the assassination attempt. Austin Private Wealth LLC, a financial planning company based in Texas, bought put options on as many as 12 million shares of DJT just one day before the attack. What did they know? See right there, 12 million. Austin Private Wealth LLC. It's scary. Anyways, bad news for the shorters. Trump Media stock price surges after assassination attempt, seen as boosting Donald Trump's re-election odds. This is the day after, I believe. Or just after. It doesn't say the day after. Okay, yeah, it was, technically the day after. It was 2 days after, but we're only counting business days, I guess. Trump media and technology group's stock price soared 32% in Monday trading as Wall Street recalculated the odds of former President Donald Trump succeeding in his re-election campaign following Saturday's failed assassination attempt. You know what that reminds me of? An image I saw. Somebody made it, but it gives you that feeling, you know. And it was an image of Trump putting up the middle finger and saying, "You missed, loser." I might go and buy some merch with that image on it. The company, which owns the Truth Social platform, jumped $9.98 to $40.87 in morning trading. The jump reverses a 6-week slump in Trump media shares, which have exhibited volatile trading patterns since going public in March. Trump Media, whose ticker symbol DJT is the same as the former president's initials, is viewed by some as a so-called meme stock because its wild swings are influenced largely by social media enthusiasm rather than the business fundamentals that investors typically look for, such as profit and revenue growth. The failed assassination attempt could bolster Trump's odds in the November presidential election, with the Economist's prediction model now giving Trump a 3 in 4 chance of winning, experts said. The events of the past few weeks, Joe Biden's shockingly poor debate performance, followed by Saturday's attempted assassination of Donald Trump, all but guarantee a strong Republican performance in November's U.S. elections. Louis Vincent Graves, CEO of investment research firm Gavical, said in a report. Yep, things are definitely looking up for Trump. A lot of people are saying that it's divine intervention that he narrowly missed taking that bullet. Well, he still got hit with the bullet just in the ear. Moving along, we've got this from Fox News. An editor at a major news outlet tells media to bury iconic photo of Trump after assassination attempt. Report. The unnamed editor said the photo is free PR for the Trump campaign.
Former Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy, joins me now. What did you think of the president's Oval Office address?
Well, I thought it was appropriate what he said. I thought it was right timing. I thought if you watched it, he caught himself because he almost said, "Make America Great Again." Did you see that? He said America, then he had to stop. You could tell it was teleprompter. And really, what he's doing there at the time, he's doing what's appropriate for a president now.
Right.
Calm the temperature down. But he's also solidifying his own race. Prior to this assassination, the whole quest was to get him out from running. And he had a couple more weeks to go before the August Democratic Convention. They wanted to take a run on him. And now that's put aside.
Right. So he's probably going to be the nominee, unless maybe they try some hijinks.
I don't think they can now.
I think it's cement.
Yes.
How does he run against Donald Trump now? He's got the mugshot. A bullet basically came within an inch of his brain. And he's got this fist in the air with the flag and blood over his face. And it just sends a chill every time I see that.
Yeah, anyways, an unnamed photo editor at a major news outlet believes it is dangerous for the media to highlight the historic photo of former President Trump standing tall after the assassination attempt Saturday, calling it free PR for the Trump campaign, according to a report. I mean, yeah, it definitely makes him look strong. He yells "fight, fight, fight" after being shot at. An Axios media trend assessment on Tuesday argued that the overuse of the iconic image can pose risks, citing unnamed photographers who reportedly told the outlet that promoting the viral photos could be a form of photoganda because the Trump campaign will use them to further their agenda despite the photographer's intent of capturing a news event. This is absolutely outrageous. We should be angry at whoever this news editor is. Angry at anybody who stands against this. being used. The image captured Trump's defiant reaction seconds after a bullet grazed his right ear and he was pummeled to the ground at a rally on Saturday. Excuse me. The former president is seen raising a fist to the crowd of supporters as he was rushed off the stage with blood smeared across his face. Secret Service flanking him, an American flag flying above his head. Associated Press photographer Evan Vucci captured the image that immediately went viral and landed on newspaper front pages while dominating digital news sites and social media platforms across the world. So yeah, this brings me to the next item. This is, nope, it's not that one. This was Time's original cover magazine for August 5th, 2024, and they have changed it to this. So the original one is Evan Vucci's image that he captured right after the attempt, and then this is a black and white image with the area empty and a red, white, and blue, the American flag flying over there. Time's definitely been pretty biased when it comes to covering this kind of stuff. So of course they would go with the crowd on this and not allow that iconic image, despite how it's even more. I mean, this is just nothing. They made a bad pick. Like, if they had this cover on there, I would definitely buy a few copies for myself and friends and family. They just lost themselves money. But yeah, going on to the polling. Donald Trump leads Joe Biden nationally and in 7 swing states. Poll. We got this video for you. Let me unmute it. Is it gonna? Okay, yeah, there's the sound.
Good afternoon, everybody. Coming to you live from the Republican National Convention along Media Row. I'm Chip Brewster here for Nexstar Media. And though I'm at the RNC, this is a special live stream specifically.
That. It's like 17 minutes. That's too long for me. I mean, too long to include in this video. I'll probably watch something about I'll probably watch it later. But anyways, former President Trump is leading Biden nationally and in 7 battleground states, according to a survey published Thursday. The Emerson College poll, sponsored by Democrats for the Next Generation, found 46% of registered voters say they support Trump compared to 42% who chose Biden and 12% that are undecided. The pollster noted, however, that Biden's support dipped by 2 points since the poll was taken earlier this month, while Trump's support stayed the same. Recent polling shows Biden losing support more significantly than Trump gaining it since the attempted assassination. Spencer Kimball, director of Emerson College polling, said in a statement, "This raises questions about whether Biden's decline is still influenced by the debate or if Trump has reached his support ceiling." The survey was conducted after the attempted assassination of Trump over the weekend, where a gunman took aim. Yeah, we know all this. He killed 2 others. One guy died. I forgot his name, but he was a firefighter or fire chief who immediately jumped into action when he heard the bullets flying and dropped down to shield his wife and daughter. It was a crazy thing that happened, to lose a loved one like that. The poll also noted that since March, Trump has gained 1 point in Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, and 2 points in Arizona. He has lost 1 point in Michigan. The closest race, according to the poll, is in Michigan, where Trump leads with 45% of support and Biden has 42% of support. Another 13, I guess, percent of respondents said they are undecided. Trump leads Biden by 5 percentage points in the states of Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Nevada. and by 6 points in Georgia. He also has a 7-point lead in both North Carolina and Arizona, per the survey. Yeah, so going on to this here. Real Clear polling. 2024 general election, Trump v. Biden. And we see across the board, almost every one of them says Trump up. Of course, NPR PBS Marist says Biden up by 2. They should, I think that was a typo there. That's NPR PBS Marxist. Anyways, yeah. Reading charts. Yeah, you see Trump's polling went up in July, and Biden's went down. Yeah, all this is just to show you how many of these are saying Trump is up and by how much. And it is a lot. You see more red here than blue. But don't believe the polls. Don't rest on your laurels. We saw back in 2016 the polls favored Hillary Clinton, and even so, Donald Trump still won. So don't believe the polls. Go out and vote. Get your friends and family registered. Everybody just go out on election day and vote, because it can all fail, because we know they're utilizing illegal immigration. They say that illegal immigrants aren't voting in federal elections, but we see them voting in a lot of local elections, like in San Francisco and New York. I'm sure there's more, but I can't accurately call them out right now because I don't have it pulled up. And whenever the census comes out, they don't count citizenship when collecting numbers for the census. So of course, where do the illegal immigrants concentrate the highest amounts of them? Where do they congregate the most? Blue cities. And the Republican response to that, sending all those illegal immigrants to blue cities, I feel like that was part of the Democrats' plan. Like, oh no, don't send them over here. They're just going to get electoral college seats later on when the census gets published. Got over here, who's favored to win the 2024 presidential election from 538. They've got 538 uses polling, economic, and demographic data to explore likely election outcomes. Biden wins 52 times out of 100 in our simulations of the 2024 presidential election. Trump wins 48 times out of 100. There's a less than 1 in 100 chance of no electoral college winner. So you've got your margins here. One simulated electoral college outcome. And of course, they need 270 to win. I think. Yeah. It's 111 days until Election Day, and our model gives Donald Trump a durable lead in the polls, but based on additional indicators, still thinks the presidential election could go either way. Right now, President Joe Biden is favored to win 518 out of 1,000 of our model's simulations of how the election could go, while former President Donald Trump wins 478 out of our simulations. There is still a small chance of the pure chaos scenario. In 4 simulations, no candidate wins a majority of electoral college votes, which would throw the election to the House of Representatives. So yeah, here's another example of why you need to get all your friends and family registered and go out and vote. When they're experiencing a decline, When Democrats are experiencing chaos and division in their own party, now's not the time to say, well, we've won, let's go home. No, that's the time to charge. So, just want to let you know about that. Don't forget to smash that like button. Follow me on X at William H. Bart. I use my real name because I got scruples and also because I want to be recognized. Whatever you do, don't have a bad time, and I'll be back later. See ya.